If you struggle with confidence, it's not because you lack it, it's because you're still giving too much weight to what other people may think. And here's the real truth: a lot of people don't think as deeply as you assume they do. And that changes everything. Welcome back to Mindset of a Goddess TV, a space for grounded, spiritual, and practical transformation. Here we focus on becoming whole spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, socially, and of course, practically. So, what is confidence? Confidence is knowing yourself, self knowing. It's not loudness or approval seeking. And guess what? Confidence grows when you choose to listen more to yourself, your internal self, your integrated self, more than you listen to the world and any type of external influences. Most of the time, people's judgments usually come from their own projections, and that's something that you have to remember. A lot of times it's not out of judgment, but just assurance that you have to look into that person's life that's being judgmental or that's being harsh or that's being negative. Because a lot of times that's projection and it's not about you. Questions that you should ask yourself or just examine a little bit is, are they prosperous in their life? How are they doing with their life? Do they naturally carry good energy? Are they where you desire to be? Do they see kindness in others or within themselves? Do they prioritize peace within themselves? Those are things that you should ask yourself before even deciding to be not as confident or move or, a struggle with confidence. A lot of times it's what people think or what we think a person may think is why we decide not to be confident or go forward with something. But if you take a look at the person and see that they're just as imperfect as you, then it will help you move forward. Now, most people default to assumptions because their brain prioritizes efficiency. In order to be a deep thinker or even be able to read people very well, it requires a lot of brain regulation as well as intention. Spirituality, faith, or religion are not proven labels. Real substance shows up in questions that people are willing to sit with. That's what let you know how regulated a person really is. And remember, trolls, haters, highly insecure people, jealous people, they all operate from the same discomfort, the same place. Now let's get into grounding yourself to be confident. Confidence comes from staying regulated emotionally and physically, and of course, mentally. Reflecting on how you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally goes a long way. That pain, gut feelings, discomfort are all signals. Nothing is unattainable. Your body may just be asking you to pause, listen, or regulate before moving forward. Make sure you stay grounded or remember your why, the why you're doing something. That why anchors your presence. Your purpose isn't about anyone else but you. Only you and the higher power that you believe in knows the work that you are here to do or here to co-create. And you have to be mindful no matter what you do, whether it's outside of the norm, something different, or just something that's true to yourself or aligned with you. People are going to automatically assume or be curious. But you have to take that as motivation. Take that as confirmation that you are aligned with what you're supposed to be doing or with your purpose. Another thing is regulating those emotions as well as using affirmations correctly. Anxiety, self doubt, and uncertainty are very normal. Confidence is not the absence of fear, it's letting the fear control who you are or what you're going after. Affirmations only work if you can feel them. If you feel what you're saying, that's the only way they will work. You can keep reminding yourself, and that will put you in the process of taking action. But when you are a truly divine being, you don't have to work as hard or have to take as much action when you are co-creating with the higher power. One thing to remember: thoughts happen, feelings can be chosen. So, whatever you are feeling at the moment, or feeling about a situation, or something that you are even manifesting, those feelings, like such as resistance, doubt, or uncertainty, that can be switched. Those are feelings that can be switched that are within your nervous system. To really help stay emotionally regulated, and what works well with affirmations, having good thoughts, is what you feed your mind. Keeping your mind fed with good thoughts and positive things will help keep your mind regulated. It will help support your confidence. Also, maintain your own personal authority. Knowing yourself as well as knowing and learning people will save you. People would naturally misjudge you or make assumptions without even knowing you. That's very normal and very accurate about people. Some people will stay curious because when you naturally embody yourself and integrate yourself together, it keeps people wondering. It keeps people curious about what you're doing and what you have going on next. Some people stay curious because you rather integrate who you are and embody yourself instead of explaining who you are and explaining what you're doing. This is part of being a divine being. So reinforce this. When you truly know who you are and you are aligned with your purpose, then you will automatically remember that this happens naturally. And this is how you maintain your personal authority, knowing yourself better than anybody else can. So, what is confidence? Confidence is knowing yourself so deeply that no one else can tell you who you are. They can't tell you how to operate in your purpose, and they can't tell you who you are because you already have a great knowing of yourself. And of course, you're not going to be perfect. You're not striving to be the most perfect person. You're only being perfect for yourself in the world, the reality that you live in. If this helped or resonated, be sure to like this video. And if you are a new watcher, then make sure you subscribe to become more enlightened and so I can help you further. When I speak, I always speak from experience, either experience or just implementing things that I've learned from different people or just different situations or circumstances. Whole person transformation is always open for people who are ready to prioritize growth and evolution. It's for the people who want to truly live spiritually and practically. Not so you can be isolated, not so that you can hold on to your past life, so you can truly evolve and live and embody your new life and your new self. Until I drop a new video, be sure to check out my other videos to stay enlightened or just to learn. I will see you in the next video. Bye.